Hey everybody, this is Soph,
This is Rich.
and we are from across
Across
the
the
pond.
pond. Woo, woo,
How was your
woo.
weekend, girl? How was your weekend?
I'm not gonna lie, as per usual, it was a cute one. Quiet as a mouse. Still locked down. Went to the shop with Alfie yesterday, supermarket, to get some essentials because that's what you're allowed out to do. It snowed yesterday for a little period of time, but just dusting. It's gone today. And today, I'm not going to lie, we've had a very lazy Sunday.
What's
We've been
good?
in we've been in our loungewear. I've read some of my latest book. Alfie's been into Blaze, been on his new car Hot Wheels track.
That's what's up.
What about
That
you?
is what's up. Um I helped out some friends yesterday moving. I watched some pretty good movies. Today it is actually snowing here, and it's not supposed to stop until Tuesday, and
That
today
was
is Sunday.
that was actually me sharing. Sharing is caring. So ours from yesterday I sent you because I didn't want you to feel left out.
Well, you didn't have to send it to last till Tuesday. Excuse me, to Tuesday. Excuse me, I had the hiccups.
Don't shoot the messenger.
But guess what, though? I hope it sticks
So
because
you
I
don't
don't
have
want
to
to go
go
to
to
work.
work.
I
Yes.
don't want to go to work. To me, it feels like when it snows, I'll be looking for like a school day. What's that, snow day from back in the day when you was in school, and you just be like, please let it snow.
They
Please let it
rarely,
snow.
even when it did snow when we was younger, we still went to school. They rarely
You still
happened.
went
I
to
think
school
I had
too.
exactly. I think I had like one, and that was because the heating was broken, so they couldn't physically keep us in the school. That was it.
Yeah, and you know what? Ain't no news really going on, but you know, my crush Courtney Kardashian. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you that's one of my crushes, my
Mm.
celebrity crushes. I don't even like any of the other Kardashians. I love me some Courtney.
Chloe for
And
me.
now she's dating
Some tatty.
tattoo face Travis Barker, which you know I can't even hate on him because he's been linked to some pretty good looking women. So I ain't mad
Maybe
at
he's got some skills, but this is what I mean. Our news is just the same, apart from COVID and vaccine. So we've decided to skip it today. But you are jumping on my bandwagon of celebrity gossip. I love it. Get in.
Yeah, I do love me some Courtney. And
Okay, if you love Courtney, what did you think honestly about her and Scott? Because I got to tell you, in the beginning, years ago when it first came out, I could not stand Scott. I thought he was an idiot. But as time's gone on, I've gradually grown to like him and not like her. She's very annoying and she's mean to him.
well, you get what you get. You know what I mean? Like she got a rich boy who is, he made it like his family made her money. I mean, that's what you get when you run into a dude. He like a typical rich white boy. Like he like his
Who's,
drugs, he like
who's
his
Scott or the
alcohol.
tatted dude?
Huh?
Scott, or you on about all the tatted dude?
Scott, I like Scott. He's just a preppy white boy. She
I like
fell
him
for it. She
now and
had kids
everything.
by herself. There must have been something she liked about him. But you know one thing about it though? He 100. He liked to drink. He liked to get messed up.
I did
And
I did like them together though. I think they should give it another go. But who are we to say?
but then he like young girls though. That's kind of creepy
Yeah,
to
we was
me.
with Lionel Richie's daughter, wasn't he?
Yeah,
Oh
she young.
Lord.
Me, I think once you
Sophia,
get to a
that's her
certain
name.
age, I think once you get to a certain age, I can understand dating down. You know what I mean? You might want a younger girl, but not too goddamn young.
Not
Like you
school
can't even
age,
buy a
no.
drink or nothing. I can't do that.
Oh, okay. Well, serious Sunday. What is it
Yes, it
today?
is. Yes, it is. This is going to be the conclusion of our three-part um, serious Sunday when we talked about the
Started
pandemic
started with
being
parenting.
being locked down, restrictions. So we had a teacher on here slash counselor and mother, and we had her on, and she gave us some good information as far as from a teacher's, counselor's, mom standpoint. Then we went on from the following Sunday. We actually got a chance to talk to someone who just recovered from COVID. and
COVID
his
survivor.
stance on the vaccine and the mask. And that was a really good show. So last but not least, I think we're going to cover all bases today because we're going to talk to a young man by the name of Harry, which I happen to really enjoy this young man.
Okay.
His name is Harry. He's from the UK, and he's going to give us some
what it's like from a school child pupil's point of view.
Yeah, finish that. Yeah, I got time.
So let's let him into the room. Go easy on him, folks. He's only a young'un. Oh, it's connecting. Here we go.
Where you at, Harry?
Hello.
We can't see.
What's up, buddy? Where's your picture at, man?
It won't. How do I get my?
There should be a little
camera
video symbol at the bottom on the left.
On the left. Is it start video?
Yes.
Yes.
It won't let me do it.
What does it say?
Failed to start the video.
Oh no.
Where is your mother? Where is your mother? I know she's standing over your shoulder. Where is she?
I am for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Do you want to log out and log back in?
Did you let him in?
Yeah, he's
Well,
in.
he is here, so.
Shall I send you the code again and then you can log out and come back in?
Okay.
All right then, let me let you out and then you can come back in. This is what happens. We keep it real. Technical issues are going to happen.
Technical
There you
difficulty.
go.
Man, I like my boy Harry too.
Oh, bless you. The thing is, though, I bet he's really nervous now, like because it didn't work first time.
It's okay. And hey, you girls, y'all be easy on my boy Harry, okay?
Yeah.
Good looking young man. Don't be trying. He's too young for y'all.
We don't want
Back off.
our comments blowing up with telephone numbers and such like.
Yeah, back off, okay? This ain't Teen Beat. And what's some old teeny bopper magazines from back in the day?
I don't know.
You know.
But we probably had different ones to you.
It don't
was
matter.
just 17.
There you go, 17. There you go. That's why.
But he's not 17. He's only like 12, so he still wouldn't read that anyway. No, he'd have like the Beano or something.
I don't know what they do anymore.
But you know what? We've said from day one we're going to keep it real, and this is it. Friday we had Alfie have a starring role in the show.
Alfie's like, yo, y'all ain't gonna keep me up in this room by myself.
I'm
gonna come in here and show me some love.
Yeah, he made his debut appearance, and now we've got technical issues.
I know we should have tested it before we got on.
I know. Wow, maybe we were waiting so long for you to get your shovel.
I know. Hey, you guys, I was struggling. You know what? Since we're going to talk about it, since you threw me under the bus about my shovels, I went to like 4 different places looking for a shovel the day it started snowing. That makes no sense. I know, but I did it anyway. And guess what? I got 2 good ones too. They're the ones that help you with your back because I'm a tall guy, so I hate bending all the way over.
What do you do with the snow? Just pile it up on the side of the road?
I throw it in my front yard.
That's what I mean. So you just chuck it, you just pile it up.
Mm-hmm. Or I throw it in my neighbor's yard.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'd be doing. Get over there.
Well, I mean, it's grass. Ain't like we throwing it in there on their doorstep.
Well, no, but you know. And is it like you see on the telly, like everyone works as a community, and I'm
gonna tell you, when I lived in the hood, see, this is like a Leave It to Beaver neighborhood. Everybody's nice to one another. And my one neighbor, he has a snowblower, so he'll get the whole sidewalk. And my other neighbor does the same thing. They'll get the whole sidewalk. So pretty much I would just have to do my driveway and my front walkway.
Mm-hmm.
But then what I do is, because I get a lot of salt, I just salt the whole block.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And
so it's
here,
kind of like a win-win.
Like here, they have big salt things at the end of the road, like a big plastic yellow bin, and you can go and take a bucket and fill it up with salt and bring it back. Do you have that there, or you got to buy your own salt?
No, you got to buy your own. I wish they did something like that. But you know what the city does? Now, do y'all have people that come down like the city and plow your street?
And do it with salt or plow the snow away?
They put salt down and plow the street.
Oh no, we have somebody that comes and scatters salt, but only on the main roads. So like my road is like what they'd class as a side road, so that don't get touched.
They don't even shovel it?
No, nothing.
So like if you were to like want to leave your house, so you just be stuck. They won't even somebody just that's crazy.
No.
Because ours ain't a main road, and I think it's like some type of community up in here, but they put liquid salt down.
Liquid?
It's like a spray, and you can see it on the ground, and then when the snow hits
the back of the thing, like it sprays it out. We have that here.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Did he make it back in yet?
No, he's tried. Sorry, I'm trying. And it says unable to rejoin the meeting. So I said, what about if he signs out completely altogether? So if you can just talk amongst yourselves while we wait, it's fine.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I am fine with that.
Keeping it 100, as Rich would say.
When we keep it straight but no chaser, people, we are trying to get this young man on here. We're going to ask him a couple of good questions. He's not the star
guest. The show cannot go on without him.
He's our last but not least guest for a couple months, because we're trying to do a guest once a month. This normally would be once a month guest, but how it just played out, we got like 3 back to back.
Well, yeah, but like we said last week, what's the point in speaking to a corona survivor in like 3 months' time when he's literally just come out of it now? We may as well share.
Yeah,
the experience.
She's right. Might as well share. And then, can I throw this out here?
Go on.
Someone texted me about killing Eve.
Really?
And they said that they were hooked.
Get in. See, listen, this is the thing. We keep saying, keep it 100. So when we give a review, it's an honest one. We either like it or we don't. Now, we both said Killing Eve was banging. Like, it's on point. So the fact that somebody else is now a fan and has got a great show to watch, I'm not going to lie, thanks to us. And if you want to go way back, thanks to me, because I suggested it to you. But yeah, I like it when people give us feedback. Like, a lot of people have given feedback about the film.
Made a good drink today.
What? You can tell us about that in a minute. A lot of people have given us feedback about the films, but not about the series that we've... Well, apart from Bridget,
so
everyone.
My only recommendation is if you're watching our show and you happen to see at the bottom of the show that we actually post, you can press comment and you can comment down there. Not to say that you can't text me. I love the conversation. Or
you can leave a comment on Instagram or Facebook. Anywhere.
Anywhere. And to reiterate, so we don't have to bring it at the end, we will be doing a hour-long show once a month on Instagram Live.
And we'll give you prior notice, because a lot of people said about the last one, oh, I didn't know, I wanted to watch. So we are going to be getting it out there, advertising live and direct.
Yeah, so y'all can come in, y'all can laugh, grab a cup.
Yeah, hopefully Richard won't be as cut up as last time and slurring his words as everyone can.
Yeah, now I won't be as sauced up as last time. Thank you very much. And it will not be like over an hour. Okay, it's going to be an hour show.
Just 1 hour. When Instagram cuts us off, we're gone. Now, remember, you heard it here first, folks, because if on the day we're like, oh, let's go back in and do another one, then we clearly got no self-control.
I'm going to tell you right now, ask my kids, they'll tell you I'm famous for saying no.
Well, you said no about, well, hold on, because you said no about doing it in the first place altogether.
I did. But what happened was, the only thing that sold it is that I was feeling a little tight about the award show. And we were doing our after party, and they did their after party on Zoom. And we were feeling some type of way. So we said, we're going to do our own after party.
He's back. Hold on, he's back.
He's back?
He's back.
All right, let him in.
What's going to happen? Is he back? There he is.
He's in the building.
Hi, Harry's connecting to audio. Let's wait till his mic's connected because we won't be able to hear him otherwise.
Connect the microphone.
I know.
Connect the
This is
microphone.
what happens with modern technology. Can you hear us, Harry? Oh, look, he's saying it now. Are you unmuted? Can you hear us?
Not if you can hear us.
No, I'll take that as a no. He's connecting to audio again. Oh, bless his little face. He has to do school on Zoom, so now he's muted himself. Can you hear?
Hello.
Hey, we got you, Harry. We in the building.
Can you hear us?
Yeah,
Oh, good. We can hear you. Hi, Harry. You okay?
I'm good. How are you?
We're fine,
Yeah.
thank you. We're so glad that you could make it.
Thank
All right.
you.
All right, Harry. I'm gonna ask you the first question. What school do you go to?
The Vine.
Okay, and let's just tell everyone, how old are you, Harry?
11.
11. So Harry is in secondary school here,
9.
which would be high school for you guys. Be high school for you, Rich. Secondary school for us, which is the first year. So
Oh, okay. You in high school already, bro? I didn't know that too.
yeah, they go from the age of 11 here.
You're a freshman. Oh, okay.
So Harry, you've had to have schooling from home for quite a while now.
Yeah.
How are you finding it?
It's okay. Sometimes, like, when the lessons are a bit tricky and, like, you need help, you have to, like, send a private comment. And, like, it might take a bit long for them to respond because they're doing lessons in school. So, like, you might have to move on to another lesson.
Is it just like we're doing now? You see the teacher and you see your class, or how does it work?
So the students, when we're on a call, are muted and their mics are turned off, but the teachers have their mics on and cameras on. But we can unmute ourselves if we want to talk.
Okay, but you have to message if you want to ask a question. You can't unmute yourself and ask?
Oh yeah, there's this chat bar where you can like type in. But sometimes if the teacher, for example, says, Harry, what's the question to this? You can unmute yourself and tell the answer.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
And how do you
teachers
find
don't
that?
want y'all all talking together, so y'all got to be on mute.
Yeah.
And do you find it easier or harder than if you were at school?
I would probably say it's easier at school because like you have the teacher there to properly explain it.
Mm-hmm.
And like if you're stuck, you can just raise your hand and she can come over and quickly tell you. But at home, like if they're at school, they can't respond to you straight away.
Oh, okay. So let me ask you a question. In the beginning, when it first started, did you like being home and going to school? But now that it's been like over a couple of months now, is it boring? Is it you rather be in school or you rather still like do classwork over your laptop?
I probably prefer it at school because all my classmates are there. But at first, when we got into the lockdown, it was a bit tricky because like we hadn't really done it, but we'd done it before, but like not that much of it. And then like because it's secondary school, there was even more work. But I would say I'm now used to it.
Do you think that it seems like you're doing more work at home than you would do if you was at school?
Sometimes it does feel like that, but it's just the exact same.
And are they still, you know, like if you were at school, they'd give you homework. Have you still got to do homework, or you only do the lessons that they give you during the day?
They've not really been giving us any homework, just the lessons we do throughout the day.
Okay.
So, but if you don't finish those lessons turn into homework.
Do you have to do after?
No, we don't. Like we have 40-minute lessons and hour lessons, and if we don't get them done like a normal lesson, we would just hand what we've already done in, like what we've done so far.
Oh snap! That's dope. So if you messing around, and you have 40 minutes to get it done and you don't, you
That's
got to
it.
turn in what you got.
Yeah, but if you like work to it, it's not that bad.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So what is the one thing you miss the most about school?
I guess talking to my friends at lunch. I would
I was
say.
about to say lunch. Who don't miss lunch, yo? That's where everybody congregate.
Yeah.
Oh, and have you been able to speak to your friends much?
I guess on call or like after school on like the Xbox or phone or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But we don't really get to talk to each other in like live lessons. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
And what is the one thing you like the most about working from home?
That's a difficult one. I would say, I guess more selection of lunch, maybe.
My boy, that's what I'm talking about.
More
I
selection
get
of
multiple choices of cookies and crisps and juice and pudding and jello versus emergency school lunch and fish sticks.
So has your mum been strict with you when it comes to the schoolwork?
I guess not like completely strict, but like she's been telling me, oh, you got to do this and this, and like just reminding me if I forget.
I got a good question.
Okay.
Are you still going to bed like you going to school in the morning? You still got a bedtime?
Oh yeah, we do the same time because sometimes they have a live at like 8:30 when we start, so we have to like get up.
Is that like a register? You know, like you would normally go to register in the morning. Do they still do that?
No,
we call that attendance.
We just go straight to our lessons, and I guess at school they would do the register, but now in live lessons, like it's just who are the people in the live lesson, I guess.
Now I'm not, because I'm not from there. Do y'all have like, so what do they do for like gym and art?
PE? You mean PE? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think so. We usually do, I guess, football, tennis, cricket. We're moving on to rugby next term, I think.
But have you not had to do that lesson in lockdown?
I guess we in PE we've been sent like these workouts to do or like these quizzes like about the bones and stuff like that.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh.
Nice.
And like every day he sends us this like try it Tuesday where it's like this 30-minute yoga or like something to do with cardio, I think.
Now,
do you have to do that?
Does he watch y'all do it, or do you like? Does he trust y'all that y'all have done it?
I think he trusts us. I do. I'm not sure about the other kids though.
That's because you're a good boy. We know that, Harry. That's why we asked you here.
Competitive. That's right, Harry. Competitive. I like to show people.
Harry is an A1 student.
Oh yeah, you're a straight A student, Harry.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah, okay.
You are. So what is one of the first things you're going to do when you get to go back to school?
I guess just talk to my friends, catch up on what they've done, stuff like that.
Are you worried about going back? Sorry, what was you going to say?
I guess like I'm not sure really, like doing like actual PE with like the tennis balls and like we're doing rugby, and I think it's physical this year, which I like.
Good. But
Let me ask you a question. Being that you're a straight A student, this might be a little hard for you. Do you think that the curriculum is fair across the board, or do you feel like, let me put it this way, or do you feel as though you're being challenged more while you're at home with the schoolwork, or do you feel as though when you're at school you're challenged more because the teacher's like right there?
I would say it's kind of a mix because at school, like you have like the equipment and it's much like easier than at home. But then at home, like you don't have the teacher, I guess, watching over you and like telling other people off, distracting you.
Okay. So are you worried at all about going back to school?
Not really, I guess. I don't have any worries about anything. I think I've kept my smartness in my brain. I haven't lost any.
Oh, good.
Okay, that's what's up.
Like, have they told you, like, normally if you were at school, if you did some work, then they'd mark it and they'd give you a mark and then you'd find out how well you've done. Have they been doing that, telling you how well you're doing?
Oh yeah, they had when we send in our work on Google Classroom, we press mark as done, and there's this private comment section, and the teacher would usually put oh, well done, Harry, great work on this, and then give us 10.
Yeah, my son had Google Classroom. Yeah, I know all about Google Classroom.
And recently they've been doing there's these voice notes, so the teacher can leave me a voice note on what I've done, which I guess is nicer because you can hear their tone and what they actually think. Yes, it's good.
That's what's up, man. You really handled yourself well, Harry. Oh, I'm very impressed with you, man.
Is there anything else you want to say, Harry, about your whole homeschooling experience?
I guess you get, when the teacher's there, they might I just tell, I don't know how to put it, it's quite hard.
Okay, it's all right, take your time.
Take your time, man.
So I guess when other people are talking in class, sometimes they talk really loud about TikTok or something about that. But at home it's quite calm and you can just get on with your work without any distractions.
So you feel you can concentrate more at home?
Yeah.
Okay, another question. Who's the better teacher, mom or the teacher?
Mrs. King is quite nice.
That's mom, by the way, Mrs. King. But you would say she's nice because you like her lunches, that's why.
And her teaching skills.
Okay.
She's got skills. She's got skills. So you rather take mom over the teacher any day, huh?
Probably, yeah.
Well, I'm sure she'll be pleased that you said that.
Yes.
Richard, do you have any more questions for Harry?
I really don't, Harry. You handled everything very well. Thank you so much, Harry.
Like a professional, and I'm so glad that you were able to join us.
Yeah, and you tell your mom and dad, thank you for letting you be a guest on our show.
Yes, and we'd love, when you go back to school, we'd love to have you back again so that you can discuss how it went from being at home to going back to school, how you found it.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure.
Yeah, and I got some chocolate coming your way, buddy.
I liked those Hershey's.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
Harry did a TikTok on the Hershey's chocolate that you sent some time ago. So yeah, there was only one that wasn't very nice, wasn't there?
It was a dark chocolate.
Yeah, that's right. And then the other three were nice: milk chocolate, Rice Krispies, and peanut. I think it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
All we got it going on, man. We got it going on.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
And yeah, man. We're gonna have you on again. Trust me, Harry.
We're gonna
keep up the good work, buddy.
This is what happens when you work with him, Harry. He talks all the time. But we're gonna send you a bag of treats, and we'll let you know when we would like you to come back again. All right?
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
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 Oh, yo, I'm gonna be his honorary big brother, yo. Love that little boy, yo. He's like, bye.
Okay, well, that's a little insight anyway on how the whole homeschooling is going. I mean, that sounds to me a bit bonkers. Like you've got a Zoom call going on, but their kids are muted and their video thing is covered up. See, that's
I can see why though. I can see why.
But hold on, because that's different. When we had the teacher on, she said they had to have their video on so that she could see they were actually there attending. Remember?
Yeah, but he said they just mute them.
They said
She
they
still
mute, and
sees
they're
them.
not. No, they're not allowed their video on. Only the teacher has her video on and her mic.
I think you misunderstood what he said. I think he
Oh, well.
said that they're all on there, but they have to mute their video so that they can hear the teacher. The teacher's the only one that can't mute her voice. So everybody, and she says now when they want to answer a question, they can either type it in or they can unmute their joint and answer.
No, now I'm going to correct you there. He said they unmute it if she asks them a question. If they have a question to ask her, then they put it in the type chat. Just had a message come through. He really enjoyed himself.
Yeah. We're going to agree to disagree right here.
Okay, well, we can watch the show back or are we going to ask him myself again tomorrow?
Yeah, you report back.
But it must be difficult for these young children, you know, like.
Well, here it's gotta be, because I'm gonna tell you right now, I didn't like school being in the classroom. So I know if you got a kid or a student or a child that just struggles in school, they really struggling now. Because like you said, like she said, there's a lot of parents that have to go to work in the morning and their teen, little ones are sitting at home. And if you ain't on top of them, you think they're going to turn that computer?
But then also look at the other thing, like Harry likes school, you know, he's very bright. And even he said, sometimes you want to ask her a question and it takes ages to come through and she doesn't answer the question because she's either got other questions to ask or she hasn't seen the message because she's teaching the lesson. And also that must be frustrating, especially if you want to learn, you're not finding out what you need to do to continue. And the second point is, whatever you don't complete in the lesson, you just get forgotten about.
Well, that means you just going to have, that's where discipline comes in, because you got to look at it like this. If you only got 40 minutes and they're telling you like, look, this is different from school. You ain't got no homework.
True, but if you've got
40 minutes is what you got.
If you've got 40 minutes and in that 40 minutes you had 3 questions and she only answers one of them, how are you going to be able to complete the work if you can't have the questions answered in order for you to complete it?
I don't know.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't know any other way that they could do it. I don't know, but
I don't know. I feel like I'm in trouble. I don't know. I'm not a teacher. I don't know. I'm not a teacher.
It's all very odd, but definitely whenever this goes back to some sort of normality, the kids go back to school, people go back to work, and it's petered out a bit, I would like to have the teacher back to say, how was it for you to transition back? And I'd love to have Harry back to say, what was it like for you to go back to school? I mean,
I know, man, because because, you know, to me, they focus a lot on the like fun stuff like proms and school dances and prom king and queen and, you know, stuff like that. But you don't never hear anything about like kids really struggling, trying to keep up with their schoolwork. They're not really getting the full attention of the teacher because she might, like he said, you got to type it in. And, you know, like when we're on live or something, when you type it in, it goes up. And if I turn my head, I don't see that question. I go to the next person, then he got to unmute and be like, yo, I asked the question like 3 rows up.
But not only that, when you do it like that, there's also a delay. Like we found that out doing our live. We would ask a question and then we'd be like, well, we're waiting for people because they've typed it. It just hasn't popped up in the message block yet. Right. There's I mean, and let's look at what happened today with our technical issues about him coming into the Zoom, the live, the chat, whatever you want to call it. Wonder what they'd do if they happened on a classroom, you know? Are you okay there? You're looking like you've got some sort of technical issue going on.
Nope. No technical issue here.
Yeah, so I just wondered what they'd do then, you know, say like, I don't know, the teacher didn't have no Wi-Fi or her thing, what that class has just forgotten about.
Well, see, this is the thing here. It isn't the teachers, it's more or less the students. Some of these students come from low income housing or,
Yeah.
and some of them, their parents might not even have a car. So, how are some kids that don't have Wi Fi, don't have transportation, how are they learning?
But this is the thing, and I'm probably going to get backlash for saying this, but you know me. Here it goes. I'm putting it out there. When you hear about corona vaccine, blah, 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 blah in the news, all you get told about is our NHS staff, our hospital staff, our doctors, our nurses, our teachers. No one's really said anything about our children, and I do think that they need a lot more attention and recognition. No one stopped and said, oh my God, aren't these young people handling this whole situation really well? Half of them probably don't even understand it. I know for a fact Alfie don't understand it. And their whole routine, their whole education has been totally turned upside down.
Yeah, and see here, um, our new president is focusing on the vaccine and getting kids back in school,
Mhm.
because I'm telling you, like that's a part of growing up, like socialization. I can't even say it.
Socializing.
Yeah, socializing with other kids, that builds. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah,
That builds
because
your
look, when we said to
communication
him,
skills, sharing.
when we said,
Like,
what do you miss most about school? He said, my friends and lunchtime.
which is 100. That's like where that's where all your friends, like, just imagine you go down the hall, I see Soph, I just be like, yo Soph, I holler at you at lunch, like,
I'll be like,
because
all
y'all
right,
might be
Rich,
going to different
high
classes.
five on the way past. That's right. And
You
we'd
know
be
what I
off.
mean?
Fist
it's,
bump.
it's you're missing all that, you know what I mean?
It's going to definitely 10,000%.
School crushes and stuff like that.
Oh, God, trust you to say that. Is this supposed to be serious Sunday?
It is serious.
It's definitely 10,000% going to have an impact on our children. But the thing is, these
Hmm.
are the next generation of people that will be running our country, that will be,
Hmm.
well,
And they'll be looking back talking about, man, I remember there was a couple of school years where, like, I just they just put me in the next grade. They just went on my 2 years ago's report card and just said, "Hey, he got it," and just pushed him on.
now, before we just peter off, you know, we're
Yes.
still on the subject. I just got to ask you, are you all right, Rich? Because literally the last few shows you've yawned a lot. Is it just because your work's changed and you're tired?
Yeah, my work schedule has changed to where, for people who don't know, I work from 3 in the evening to 11:30 at night. So now my body has been accustomed to staying up till like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. And then I go to sleep and then I wake up and it's like 11, 10, 11. And then I'm running around. And then,
Just showing some absolute genuine concern for you because you have yawned a few times on the last.
thank you, so. But yo, show must go on. And that's what it
Exactly.
is. Like, look, I love this. I love this project of ours and I'm going to keep it going. That means if I'm tired, I'm in. Because I know once the show's over.
And listen, we made a pact in the beginning that regardless of whatever happens, we're still going to do the show, which we've done. And when I like you saying about being tired, it just so happened to come up on my feed the other day, the show or one of the first show that I got up at 3 in the morning to do, and I'm literally like that throughout the whole show, like you
And
know.
let me correct. Yeah, I'm glad we're on this. How much time you got, so? Because I'm about
You
to.
got time.
Okay, because my thing that people fail to realize is called consistency is key. And we are a great team together and we work well together. And if there was a point at any time that there was a family emergency or something like that, or something comes up, trust me, we already got it ironed out. Because I've had so many people come and be like, man, y'all are literally on every Friday and every Sunday. And we're like, yeah. But then they don't understand that, like, we don't give up our secrets, but there's days where we probably pre-recorded. Y'all
Okay,
wouldn't
I
even
was just
know.
about to say that. Like, we have said we're in, like, before we even started this, we had umpteen discussions. What if this? What if that? We're in 100%. It's pointless in doing something if you're not committed. We're both committed 10,000%. This is our 28th or 29th show, not to mention the movie reviews, the additional shows for Veterans Day, Christmas, whatever. There is actually one show that we never done on the day. We recorded it a couple of days.
Yeah, and y'all don't even know,
No
and
one
we're
never
not saying.
even knew. You could go back and watch every single episode of this show. You would not be able to guess which show was pre-recorded. And that is because we knew on that particular day, may it be a Friday, may it be a Sunday, something was occurring that it was not possible to do it. So we were like, do you know what? Let's pre-record. And that's what we did. So if there came a time that there was an emergency, like something that we literally genuinely couldn't get out of, there are ways and means around it. But we are in this for the long. This isn't just a lockdown hobby for us.
Yeah.
We're in this for the long haul. Do you know what I mean?
What's that? Get in.
Get in. We are in there like swim.
Yupper, get in.
Yupper. Yeah.
So on that note.
Oh, that's it. We're done now. You're finishing?
I mean, you want me to go in? Because I can go in.
What are you going in on?
Because, all right.
Oh, God. I should have said
a couple episodes back, before we go, since this is Serious Sunday, a couple episodes back, I had my co-host, Soap, was a little heated on a comment that was left. Well, they really didn't leave a comment. They just didn't like the show. And she was like, well, if you don't like the show, pretty much tell us why you don't like it. Well, just recently here in the past couple months, I don't like to give negativity a platform. And I've expressed it to her on several occasions that I don't want to give negativity a platform. And I'm just going to say this, not everybody is going to like this show. And all I'm going to say is tough, because I'm going to keep doing it. She's going to keep doing it. And as long as we're having fun and we're enjoying it, it goes off. But am I here to impress everybody? No. I'm here because I like doing what I do. And the co-host that I have is the shiznit, okay? So
but also, can I just say, anybody that's had anything, and let's not get it twisted, negativity has probably been 5% out of 100 since we started from day one, 5% if that, but anybody that's had anything negative to say, as Rich would say, you still watch the show. Thank you for the view.
Still watch the show. Thank you. I mean, and I said this in the beginning, the people who follow us, the people who like this show, they're growing with us. This isn't something that like has been made up for years and it's a reboot. This is something that is new and we're bringing it to the table. And guess what? People like it, and people that don't like it still like it in their own way because they got to watch the whole show.
Exactly. But let me ask you this much, right? In your whole 44 years on this planet, there's been a number of TV shows, game shows, talk shows, reality TV shows. Have you ever seen one like this, like literally split across the pond?
I don't know. Have you?
Anything similar? No.
Have you?
No.
I don't think so either. Just saying.
And can I just raise one more point? It's probably not as serious, even though it's Serious Sunday. So we had our live where we were a little bit tipped. Well, I was tipsy. You were somewhat intoxicated because you had 80% proof, as you kept pointing out, right? There is a daily show here called This Morning that has this couple called Philip Schofield, Holly Willoughby, right? They present the morning show. I think it's 10 until 12:30 every day. Talk show, they have guests on, a bit like us, not as good as us, obviously, but every year for about the last 15 years, they always win the television show award, like for the best TV show. And they are renowned for turning up the next day, either A, still drunk, or B, hungover, still in the clothes that they went to the award show in. So when we were a little bit intoxicated, oh my God. Yeah, and tipsy, I was trying to say at the same time. It just reminded me of them, you know, because, you know, that's what we
look. We put in a lot of hard work. I'm a vet, and anybody that knows who is a veteran, if you work hard, you play harder. That's just the name of the game. We put in a lot of time, effort, skill, patience, and you know, we went to a reward show. We was all gung ho. We didn't win. Guess what we did? We partied like we did.
We partied like rock stars, and like I said in our Instagram post, unfortunately, we don't recover like them the next day. That was proof.
No.
We couldn't even have our Wednesday meeting.
Lord Jesus, no, I was curled up in the fetus position. Like, Lord, don't let me go out like this. Lord Jesus, no.
And you know what? Funnily enough, when we did have the meeting on Thursday rather than Wednesday, I actually said to you, would you get drunk with me again? And your words were, yeah, but I'm going to need some time to get over it.
Yeah, that ain't going to be like next week. Just tell you that right now.
Yeah, I do believe on the night you were the one that was saying I couldn't handle my drink.
She couldn't.
I could have easily done the meeting the next day. You was the one that was curled up moaning.
I could have did too, but I was just tired. Okay. All right, people. So that's what we're saying.
All right,
is that love us or hate us or love us, we ain't going nowhere. I wish I had the P. Diddy joint. We ain't going
just
nowhere.
Sing it. We know you can drop a couple of bars.
We ain't going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere. All right.
Well, I kind of feel like today, sorry to interrupt, I kind of feel like today's been a bit all over the gaff, really. It is Serious Sunday, but because of the technical issues at the beginning, we sort of have just chopped it up a bit here, there, and everywhere.
I know.
But I ain't mad at you, as you would say.
Sure ain't. And we gave it to y'all straight with no chaser, with Harry on the mic.
Oh, I've got to say again before we go, thank you to Harry for joining us.
And his parents. Thanks, Harry's parents.
Thank you to Mr. and Mrs. King, the dudes, for allowing us to interview their beautiful son.
Yes, very, very intelligent. They should be very proud of him. Thank you.
Yes, indeed. Love him. As you were.
This is Self.
This is Rich.
And we are
from
across the pond. All right, you guys. See you guys on Friday.
I ain't even going to say what is that, Rich, but I ain't mad at you. See you on Wednesday for our meeting, and we'll see everybody on Friday.
Yes, ma'am.
Yepper.
Yepper.